The grand piano gleamed like a mirror under the hotel ballroom lights, untouched. Guests buzzed with wine and small talk, but no one dared approach it. That was until she walked in. Alessia Hart, tech CEO and heiress to the Hart fortune, sauntered up in red stilettos, wine glass in hand, her voice slicing through the chatter. "If you can play Liszt," she smirked, tapping the polished lid with her nail, "I'll kiss you right here." The room went silent, cameras lifted, her tone was playful but mocking. Then a quiet voice replied from the back. "I'll take that bet, ma'am." All heads turned. A man in faded jeans, flannel shirt, and a worn army jacket stepped forward. He wasn't part of the gala. His boots were dusty, his face weathered, his eyes carried stories most men never lived to tell. He was a janitor, and he just accepted a challenge from a billionaire. Backstory, introducing the veteran dad. His name was Jack Reynolds. 42, single dad, army vet, worked 3 jobs to keep his daughter, Emma, in therapy after a car crash left her unable to walk. He cleaned the hotel ballroom at night and played piano in the church basement when no one was around. But he hadn't touched a piano in public since the day his wife died. Music had been their thing. Until tonight. Conflict, setting the stage. Laughter rippled through the crowd. "She was joking, man," someone said. "Liszt isn't easy. It's not chopsticks." "I know," Jack replied, calmly rolling up his sleeves. The CEO raised an eyebrow, intrigued. "Which piece?" Jack looked at her. "La Campanella." A gasp from a nearby pianist. "One of the hardest pieces ever written. Delicate, fast, near impossible." "Fine," Alessia said, waving the crowd aside. "Floor's yours, soldier." Build up, the performance. Jack sat down. His fingers hovered above the keys like a prayer. For a moment, the room held its breath. Then, he began. The notes danced. Fast, precise, poetic. But it wasn't just technical, it was soulful. Each note carried a story. Pain, love, loss, hope. Even the chatter outside the ballroom stopped. Waiters froze mid-step. Someone dropped their glass. And Alessia Hart forgot to breathe. Because halfway through the piece, she saw it. A tear rolled down his cheek. But he never missed a note. Twist. A man with a reason. When the last note rang out like a whisper, the room erupted. But Jack stood slowly and turned to leave. "Wait," Alessia called out, her voice shaky. "Why'd you do it?" He paused. "My daughter, she hasn't smiled in weeks. She asked me this morning if music could still make people feel something. I didn't know how to answer." He nodded toward the crowd. "Now I do." Emotional climax, the realization. Alessia walked up, no longer smirking. "That was more than music," she said, eyes glassy. "That was life," Jack finished gently. "It's all in there. You just gotta listen." She bit her lip, swallowing emotion. "I was just making a joke." "I didn't expect to feel," he asked. She nodded. He handed her a hotel napkin, damp from wiping the piano keys earlier. "No kiss needed, ma'am. I already got what I came for." Resolution, redemption and kindness. That night, a video of Jack's performance hit social media. By morning, it had 5 million views. Alessia Hart posted the clip with one line. "Greater than, some people play notes. He played hearts." Jack Reynolds, "You have a job at Hart Studios, if you'll take it." Later that week, Jack's daughter Emma wheeled into her therapy room, smiling wide. "I saw you play, Dad," she said, gripping his hand. "It did make me feel something." And for the first time in a long time, she asked to try the piano herself. Ending, full circle, back in the same ballroom a year later, Emma played a duet with her dad, her tiny hands moving confidently across the keys. Alessia sat front row, wiping tears. No bets, no smirks, just music, just healing. Final line, closing message. Sometimes the heart plays what words never could. And when it does, even the coldest rooms can weep. Call to action. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about hope, humanity, and second chances.